In 1969, the breakup of the Beatles came as a shock to fans. But looking back today, with access to more details and hindsight, their split feels like something that was bound to happen. Even before their official breakup, the band left subtle clues in their music that pointed to growing tension and the eventual end of their journey together. 3 songs in particular hinted at the band's unraveling. Help. While disagreements among the band members played a role, they weren't the only reason the group started to fall apart. Years of non-stop touring had drained their energy. The demanding schedule left them burnt out, and they eventually decided to stop touring completely. Although they continued creating music in private for a while, that decision marked the beginning of the end. One song that captured their struggles with pressure and fame was Help. Written during a difficult period, the song reflects a genuine cry for relief. Behind its upbeat sound lies a deeper feeling of emotional fatigue, especially for John Lennon, who wrote the lyrics from a place of personal stress and vulnerability. This track subtly signaled that the band was not as stable as it appeared.
Why don't we do it in the road?
Why don't we do it in the road? When band members start working alone, it often shows that things aren't going well. Paul McCartney began recording songs on his own more often in the band's final years. One clear example is Why Don't We Do It in the Road? For this track, Paul played all the instruments and recorded it without involving the others. This kind of solo effort reflected how disconnected the group had become. John Lennon, for instance, felt hurt when Paul made creative decisions without including his bandmates. It was a sign of how fractured their teamwork had become by that time. The unity that once defined the Beatles was fading. Wah Wah by George Harrison. Although not officially a Beatles song, George Harrison's Wah Wah clearly expressed his feelings about the band's internal struggles. He wrote it on the same day he walked out of a Beatles recording session. Tired of being dismissed and undervalued, George decided to step away and hinted that he had no interest in coming back. When he returned home, he put his frustration into music. The song's lyrics made it obvious that he had reached his breaking point. He no longer wanted to hide his disappointment, and the message was clear. He felt done with the group.